Welcome back. All right, so I've got a hockey game starting in roughly 15 minutes, so my day is going to be full. Normally, I would have been up this morning and, figuring out a video to do a news video or whatnot. You'll notice I don't have a board up and I'm not working on it because I've been actually weeding out bots. So many bots on the channel over the last 24 hours. So I'm posting this on the entertainment guy because here it's been clean. On the hockey guy, not so much. So See, on this channel, actually, the subscribers have dropped by a few. And the funny thing is, normally, I would say, well, that's terrible. I've lost some. How did I lose subscribers? But I've gained about 2,000 subscribers on the Hockey Guy channel in the last, I want to say, 36, 48 hours. And it's all BS. It's absolute BS. It's bots. And so I'm dealing with blocking and reporting as many of these as possible. I have been in contact with YouTube as well because this will negatively impact the channel. I would argue it already has, because taking as much of my time as it has, and for my wife as well, it is negatively impacting the channel. And it latches onto random videos. It latches onto, and originally it was just videos from April and May, and now it's started to bleed over into some of the newer videos as well. So some of the older videos, I was just privating them. I was looking through the comment section. I'm like, okay, this is all spam for the last few comments. These are videos from 6 months ago. They're not evergreen content. I could just private the videos. That way I keep the view count. I'm not deleting the video, and once the bot thing is done, then I can go back, take a look at all of my privated videos and just make them all public. And so it's frustrating, but it is one of those things that I know can happen. I've been looking it up. I've been doing research on it. This isn't that unheard of, but it is the kind of attack that, yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I realized something was up yesterday morning when I looked at my channel. I was like, okay, something's wrong. And it was weird because normally when you gain subscribers, you're like, hey, I've gained some subscribers today. That's great. But when I looked, I went, that's a lot of subscribers overnight. There's nothing that happened that was so fantastical. I didn't make a video that was so fantastical that I would be gaining that many subscribers that quickly. So I knew something was up, and again, I did alert YouTube right away. My rep, I think, is off for the weekend. I did email her. We'll see whether or not I hear back from her, because it's been ongoing. So let's see. I gained another 6 subscribers in the last 5 minutes. So that's not something that, again, it's something that I should be all happy about. Like, yay, look at this, but it's not good. It's all bots. And so, and then when you're going through and you're trying to figure out bot comments from not bot comments, because there are people that will just leave a comment like, this, very nice, cool, great. And so those people that leave those comments, it's hard to weed those out from the bots at this point. So I'm really hoping I didn't block an account that I didn't know was not a bot, but it's been very difficult. So I've been going through and doing my due diligence, but it is taxing, very tiring, and frustrating. But it is what it is. And looking at it, it could be that it was targeted, that somebody actually paid for this, which I don't know what I would have done to warrant being attacked in such a manner. The first thing that it said was, this is normally done by a competitor, so that would mean a different YouTube channel or something of that nature. But I don't understand why that would be a thing either. So I'm not gonna grab a pitchfork and try to find who did this and that. It's just not, no. But I'm doing my best to try to stop the attack and try to mitigate what's been going on. So yeah, we'll see if it stops or not. I every now and then, Yvonne and I kind of get hopeful that maybe it's stopping, but in general that has not been the case. It has not been stopping at all. So it might the activity might drop off a little bit, but I mean, we're talking like thousands and thousands. So it's a lot. Which is also why, as much as I thought, well, I could maybe have a live stream today, and we may give that a shot. I may talk to Yvonne about having a live stream on the hockey channel today. But I know that that can then influence your live streams as well, because again, the bots are there, right? So if I do that, we'll see how everything goes. Again, as long as I'm reporting to YouTube and going, hey, this is a disaster, can you guys deal with it? Then they know it didn't come from me. There was one thing that I reported to YouTube not too long ago, where a video that I had suddenly had 200,000 views. And so I reported it to them because there's no way that video should have had that. And they fixed it and they had the views back to where they should have been. And they also traced where that came from. And they said, yeah, it didn't come from you, so it's no problem. So I'm not worried. But at the same time, it's one of those aggravating things, right? Um, so we'll see if it's coming to an end or not. Again, I just keep refreshing it. Another 2 subscribers while I was chatting. Yeah. Well, let me go in and just check the held for review again, because the filter's been getting better. The filter's been getting much better at picking them up. Overnight, it picked up about, I want to say, a dozen, maybe 15. You would think it would pick them up right away, and I wish there was an easier way to do it. But like in the community, I have certain words that are automatically held, and the words that they're using, it would be easy for me to filter it out that way. But then I'm gonna have so many comments held, because if any comment that has the word good, any comment that has the word nice, yeah, it's gonna end up being a lot of comments. So, and then they adapt and they use something else instead. One thing I noticed was that they were parroting what other people were saying on the video too, where it was a copy paste of what somebody else said. So it's overall been an aggravating start to the day. Again today, going through all those comments and trying to find the ones that are real has been an issue. A bun. But if this is my biggest complaint, I'm doing pretty well, right? So I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. That if my biggest complaint in life is that, I'm doing well, and yeah. So hopefully this all goes away. But if anybody has any suggestions on maybe you've seen a channel that's gone through this, maybe you've gone through this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, I'm going to just keep reporting, going to keep telling YouTube, hey, this is going on. And, eventually what they'll do is they'll weed out the ones that are not real subscribers. My subscriber number will drop right off, I would say, by about 3,000. I would say it'll drop by about 3,000 when they weed out the bots. And, yeah, we'll see if it suppresses it in the algorithm. The one thing is I know that most of my views on my main channel are from subscribers, so they still get those videos in their subscription feed. Should be all right. Again, if you see any change in that, if you've noticed that over the last couple of days suddenly it's not recommending videos of mine, or maybe it's not reminding you or anything like that, please go in, make sure, I don't talk about the bell notification because I can post anytime, day or night, so I don't recommend it. But if you use the bell notification, just go and double check, see if it's still on, and see if you're still subscribed. I haven't seen the issue where people are randomly unsubscribed, as other channels have been reporting over the last couple of months. Doesn't mean it's not happening. So double check on that, and yeah, hopefully I have a good Saturday. This is probably going to be one of those days where, but at least there's only 9 games today, so it's not as bad there either for me. And that game's over at 12:30 first, and then there's a game at 3, and so we'll see. If I do decide to have a live stream, that'd probably forego my my treadmill for today, which would be kind of sad. But my ankle's been kind of bugging me anyways, so anyhow, thank you guys for watching, for your support. I just wanted to have this out there because it is odd for a channel to have this explosive growth in subscribers, and for the person who's producing the content not to go, hey, the numbers are way up, thank you so much. The numbers are not way up. The view counts are not higher. And that was something that my contact noticed too. She said, well, none of your other numbers are out of line, so I don't see any issue here necessarily. And I kept saying there's a big issue, but we'll see. We'll see if it's done, or maybe if my wife was out there deleting comments while I was in here. Well, I don't see anything for the last 6 minutes. That seems like such a short period of time. But over the last day and a half, 6 minutes feels like forever. And if you get a break from the bots for 6 minutes, it feels kind of nice. So anyways, thank you guys for all your support. Again, let me know if you've seen a channel go through this, what they've done, or how it's been dealt with. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. As always, I will talk to you again soon.